Welcome back to my little corner on the internet where we are playing retro games, and today I'll play another round of this little masterpiece called Thunder Force 4, also known as Lightning Force, the quest for whatever. This is a very weird title, the US version. We are playing the European PAL version today, sorry. And well, let's get straight into the game, I would say. You've seen the amazing intro. What can I say? It is one of the best, maybe it's the best horizontal shooter ever made. And it's only available for the Sega Genesis. And today we are playing the PAL version, which is a personal copy I own already since 1993. That is 28 years, and we are playing it on my personal Sega Mega Drive I got as a kid back in on Christmas Eve in 1992. So let's have some fun, shall we? And well, I'm pretty lame at this game, so although owning it for 28 years, I never managed to beat it with only 4 extra lives. So usually I switch over to 0, which is a cheat code, meaning you get 100 extra lives. And I think I'll just play it the regular order I usually do. So we start with Stride, continue in Rune, fly over the air raid, and then beat the boss on Dazer. That's the first levels. You usually can play in any order you like, because the game is so fucking hard. I guess there are people who've never seen the levels beyond level 4. Well, that's not true. You can set it to easy and it's manageable, even with only 4 extra lives. Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know this game, so you have 3 basic controls. You've got the B button, that lets you shoot. You've got the C button, that controls the weapon selector in the top center area, and you've got the A button, that's controlling the thrust control. You can actually hold it and then select any thrust level you like. The thrust level is for controlling the speed with which your ship is moving. That helps. So if you are fighting a boss or something, you usually want to set it to 100%. But if you are navigating tight spots, small caves and stuff, you can set it to a lower level and fly much more slowly, enabling you to navigate deadly borders in caves. And actually this is not just a gimmick, but many levels, if you happen to master this system, you have an easier time in the later levels. So here, for example, you should set the thrust level to 100% to get the upgrade, or claws, which give you more shooting power and also better protection against bullets flying around. You've got essentially 5 weapons on the weapon selector. Primary weapon is blade or twin shot. Secondary weapon is the back shot. It's either railgun or just back shot. And then you got 3 extra weapons. You've got snake, which is just bombs you're dropping, which I currently don't own. And you've got freeway, which allows you to shoot in any direction you want by controlling the D-pad. And finally you've got the last weapon, which is hunter, which is a guided energy balls flying around the screen. It's cool for screen clearing action. Yeah, that's the first boss, by the way. Which looks pretty damn impressive. I like the animations. It's flying around, it's moving its legs and arms, it's swinging his tail. It also is shooting if you take too long to destroy him. And everything is happening in front of an awesome parallax scroller. Careful, no, I think he's preparing for blast. Oh, there we go. Too bad. Lost my freeway shot here. Totally unnecessary. But that's when you just for once take off your attention. This game is unforgiving and will kill you. So now we got the snake bombs. Never quite understood why it's called snake, but there you go. So that's the first time we need them to destroy these weird snake-like objects. I don't know. Metallic centipedes or whatever. Flying centipedes. So the first mini-boss in this level, or the first, the only one. That was close. Killed him. Ah, damn it. Didn't move careful enough. Too bad we lost our blade weapon now. Yeah. So that's another gameplay element. So when you get hit, you're losing the weapon you currently selected. So that's why I'm using this hunter weapon sparingly, because it's helpful in tight, very crowded areas. Usually I only use it when I got the shield upgrade, which protects me against hits for some time. Second boss. This one is pretty easy. Just have to evade these energy balls, destroy the outer cannons, and then just aim for the center. And of course, avoid the occasional bullet. There you go. Piece of cake. So I'm playing on normal here, not on hard or maniac, so you can increase the difficulty of this game if you really want this. And I think there are YouTube recordings of people playing through maniac. Amazing. I don't know, never had the patience to master this game like this. But the replayability is great with this game, so I own it for 28 years, and every couple of years I kind of rediscover it. So now we got the shield. But here there are no enemies, just the shooting guns in the front, which we cannot destroy. Yeah, in its time the game was a technical masterpiece. I mean, it really brings the Genesis hardware to its limits. Plenty of sprites, parallax scrolling, colorful palettes, and amazing soundtrack. Being heavy metal-like, so if you like rock music, and this game is for you. I mean, there are other Genesis games featuring great soundtrack like Streets of Rage, which is more Eurodance-like. You see the power of Hunter is cleaning the screen for you. It's very valuable. Yeah, never mind the rockets. These are friendly fire. Yeah, so this is pretty. Here you need 100% thrust and you die. And you survive this section if you got Hunter weapon. Otherwise it's pretty difficult to circumnavigate all these missiles. There we go. Third boss. Should be a piece of cake now. We got the shield and blade and claws. There we go. The only thing I'm missing is a railgun, which I lost apparently. But fortunately my Hunter weapon also can fire backwards. There we go. Aiming for the blinking part here, that's it. Level 4. Dazer, for whatever reason it's called. So we're flying over a desert. These gunships. Never played Thunder Force 3, by the way. Oops, got hit. No, Thunder Force 2. I think the original Thunder Force probably appeared on MSX. Never seen that. on Genesis or any other console. But Thunder Force 3 was definitely a Genesis game. Oops. Damn it, lost my shield. Which is unfortunate. This will make the beginning of level 5, oh damn it, considerably more difficult. Starting with level 5 difficulty. Sharply increases this game. Ah, damn it! Lost my blade weapon. That's pretty unfortunate. I hate these gunships. These laser weapon ships, whatever they are. Too bad. Oh, there we go. Blade. Pretty much a necessity for beating boss 4, because he's very well armored. So the idea with this boss is consists of 3 segments you have to destroy consecutively from bottom to top. However, the first 2 cycles are about destroying his defensive system. Unfortunately, I lost my blade weapon again. Ah, damn it. Pretty lame. Yesterday I managed to reach level 6 with keeping 4 lives, I think. Okay, I forgot to set the thrust to 100%. Maybe that's the reason I sucked. I've got 2 of these satellites. It's funny when he does this with his ears, this thing. It's like a mecha kangaroo shooting missiles at you. Oops. There we go. Not the best performance I ever did here. Losing quite a lot of lives. Get a shield upgrade in a minute. By the way, this is the spaceship we fought in level 1, which is now trying to escape from Earth orbit, as far as I understood the storyline. And we're trying to destroy it here. We prevent it from escaping, that's why we're destroying his rocket thrusters. There we go. Done. Ah! Doesn't matter, now we got the shield. I think the story is that we are attacked by some evil machine overlord. We free Earth from his rule, and then we hunt him down to his home base and destroy it. That's about the story of Thunder Force 4 story goes. And I also got some company, as you can see. So now we just have to aim for the ship. Yeah, this robot is very well armored, and we will see him again in level 10. So for now he escapes. I think this is the guy who's guarding the home base of these alien machines. And now we have to hunt him through space. That's where we get the Thunder Claw upgrade, which is where the name Thunder Force comes from. With the Thunder Claws we can shoot lightnings at enemies. Yeah, I love this level, by the way, with this water animation. It's pretty cool. So since I still got shield, I will use my hunter weapon as long as I can. Because there's so many. What I love about the graphics of this game is how colorful they are. I mean, compared to the Super Nintendo, the color palette was always limited. I think the system can only display up to 50 colors or something. And they make the most of it. Still one hit left. Okay, now I lost my shield, unfortunately. Ah, damn it. Ah. Yeah, so level 6 is already pretty tough. Okay, so we made it to the boss at least. Still got Hunter. Unfortunately, we lost Blade, which makes this fight a little bit more difficult. Oops, so I was being too slow. Now you have, like, similar to level 2 boss, you need to aim for the upper and lower guns that look like stings. There we go. And once you've finished off the stings, you aim for the center. Oops. I was not careful enough here. damn it, I had to fly up. I think with Blade you can easily destroy these balls. But without Blade it's more difficult, you see, before they... Oh damn it, no, I touched the ground. Last cycle. So you still have to aim, continue to shoot, because otherwise he's sending out more balls. But now he's gone. Now he looks like a dead octopus. And that's no coincidence, I guess. So every level got a nice theme, so we the underwater level with fish-like enemies, and now we have lava world. Oh. Thank God we got shield again. I love the parallax effect at the center. Oh, damn it, I was too slow. There you go. And be careful to linger at the borders of the screen, because you never know when enemies will come and get you. Over there. So here we got another mini boss. Game just dropped the snake weapon, which is a hint. The S you just saw was the snake weapon we already got. This one is pretty useful for this boss. This mecha rhinoceros that's living in lava. And to get it out, we need to bombard it with my snake bombs. Getting pretty angry, and at some point will rise from the lava and hit the cave's roof. The cave ceiling. There we go. Ah! Lost hunter weapon, too bad. Oh. Oh, yeah, no chance playing this. I don't know. Yeah, people can beat this game without losing a single life, but I'm just a mere mortal. Oh. By the way, this game is difficult to play in an emulator, as far as I remember. At least with the ones I tried. Yeah, either the game didn't work well, or the soundtrack was distorted, because the emulation wasn't doing a proper job with the Yamaha FM synthesis sound chip that's inside the Genesis. And yeah, well, the game is really... lose a life to get another hunter. First mini. So this is just a sequence of mini bosses. This level, pretty tough. Yeah, as I said, it's difficult to play this on an emulator. At least with the emulators I tried, I couldn't get it to work, so playing on original hardware here. Luckily I got an HDMI upscaler now, and graphics doesn't look too shitty. I mean the screen quality, so I'm using a proper RGB cable, of course. Oops, too slow. I think there was a successor to this game, the Thunder Force 5 game. I never played, I must admit. I think that was released on Sega Saturn and PlayStation, I think. I hear it's an awesome game as well, featuring a great CD soundtrack. However, I think for the 16-bit era, Thunder Force 4 is really the best shooter ever made. And this is a genre that the Genesis really shines in because of its blast processing power. I mean, it's 16-bit Motorola CPU. It can handle so many objects, like smooth scrolling and stuff. I think the Super Nintendo only had a very small selection of shooters, like Pyroleos, Gradius. Oops. Thank God. So yeah, I mean, if there is if one shooter is the best, then it ought to be on the Genesis. Oh yeah, this guy is actually good at evading Hunter. attacks. And with this huge whip, he can deflect hunters, so it's pretty difficult to get this guy. There we go. Mind you, this is level 8, there's another one, and then we already face the final boss. The game is not that long, but it's brutally hard. And again, as I said, it has a great replaying value since, well, it's after dropping it for some time, it's always fun to try it once more. Oh wait, this is the first mini-boss. Again, in a different snake-like shape. Oops. Damn it. That's freeway now. And the smooth movement of his tail is pretty cool. There we go. We did it. By the way, the soundtrack you're just listening to, somebody on YouTube made a metal remake of this tune. Pretty awesome. Just watch out, look for Thunder Force 4 soundtrack. I don't know. Probably will find this. I think Technosoft even released an album back in the 90s with all the game tunes. But just in Japan, I guess. Okay, boss 8. So here... Ah, damn it! Yeah, so I just wanted to tell you that this boss is easiest with the Thunder Claws, because you would just fire 2 or 3 of those lightnings at the arms, at these tentacles, and yeah, well, but I suck at this game, obviously. Yeah, it would be way easier if the game would drop some upgrades during the boss level, the boss sections. The game is only doing that for the final boss. So if somebody ever is going to make a remake of this game, that would be a cool option to have. There we go, we destroyed the first tentacle. The second one. So now we need to attack the boss himself, which is the first one being alive, because the previous bosses were all robots. Oops, and you have to be careful of the gas blast from below. Looks like that's a safe spot here. But I don't think Hunter is too effective against this guy. Beware of his steaming saliva. Maybe it's acid and the bottom is basic. I don't know. Come on. There we go. We just need to keep shooting. It's crying for help, but nobody's left. And now he goes under. There we go. Phew. Level 9. Oh, damn it. Oh, I flew directly into the gun. Oops. Didn't realize I just are being shot at. Too bad. It's the first mini boss in this level. Ah, damn it. Yeah, extra life. Oops. shield. Ah. Last time I went upstairs. So I used the shield to get through this. Probably could have set thrust to 100 and went backward, but I don't know. Usually going downstairs, take this shield, fly through the wall. There we go, the boss. Fortunately it would be easier with blade. So the first thing we need to do is destroy the back cannons. And I hope we can keep our railgun as long as possible, because otherwise it will take 10 minutes to destroy all the stupid guns at his back. That's like a crab-like monstrosity. So we'll start the first one. Second one. There we go. Second phase, boxing. Damn, I lost my... Oh my god. Lost my shield. Never found a strategy to avoid all the bullets and missiles. Damn it. If I fly down, I get hit by a bullet. If I stay in the middle, I will get by this fire blaze. I mean, I could evade this by moving closer to the guy's heart. Maybe like this. Ooh, that was close. Okay, so now it's phase 3, I think. More boxing. Ah, damn it. He punched me. Damn it. Ah, damn it. I get hit every cycle. Let's kill off these missiles. So, third phase is this place. So just make sure that we are flying around the sky. That's the easy one. Considerably less rockets and bullets. Thank goodness. Oops. Level 10. So now we face the final boss. Ah, I lost my first life. Yeah, that's pretty hard. So basically you can't destroy the stupid robot. What you really need to do is shoot at the rocket in the back. Didn't even have a chance to... Because I would have loved to strike a lightning at the rocket engine, but shot me before. No, man. Chance of that. So the actual There we go. Finally. Now we blasted the entrance off and we face the final boss, which is considerably easier. See, now we even got an extra life. Very nice of the game, very considerate. So the trick here, so what the final boss really wants to do is escape with this mothership, and the actual weak point is the crystal flashing in the center. But before we can reach it, we need to destroy his side shields. These ones here. Careful. So, first one eliminated. Ah, damn it. Didn't see the rocket coming. So, there we go. Now his escape comes to a screeching halt with his claws. And now he will throw decoy crystals at us. And one of them is the weak one. Just have to make sure to hit the right one. would be much easier if we would have left Hunter. It was pretty irresponsible of me to lose Hunter weapon, because we could have finished him off in a minute. There we go. So that's the game for you. Enjoy the outro. So yeah, that was Thunder Force 4 for you. So again, we played the original European version, my very own personal copy, back from 1993, on my beloved Sega Mega Drive from 1992. Everything still is working fine. And I hope you enjoyed the game, and hope you will tune into my channel another time when we play maybe some other game, which is retro. So without further ado, I'd like to say goodbye and see you, and have a nice day. Bye.